Joe Downs for the ACES Instant Replay postgame report, where the University of Evansville men's basketball team came into the Ford Center Saturday afternoon long on injuries, short on excuses, and ready to play one of the toughest teams in the Ohio Valley Conference in Austin Peay. And they showed true grit across two halves of regulation as well as overtime in getting the 4-point win. Let's go to the highlights.
The Aces took the floor at the Ford Center, missing the talented trio of sophomore Drew Smith, along with leading scorer Ryan Taylor and senior Solomon Heine, all in street clothes. Austin Peay looks to take advantage of the shorthanded UE squad early, jumping out to an 8-point advantage capped by Terry Taylor's layup.
It's the same problem.
However, the Aces respond with a run of their own, led by their youth movement. Marty Hill, the freshman, gets the ball rolling with a jumper. Next, another freshman, John Hall, gets the tough rebound and put back to go. Another first-year player for the Aces, KJ Riley, draws the foul, then drops the jumper, and Evansville is within one as he converts the three-point play. UE goes on to take the lead, and when Blake Simmons rips the triple, capping a 16-4 burst, Evansville is up 21-17. But Austin Peay is one tough squad, and they have an answer. Avril Ugba hits the deuce, and we're tied with a minute to go before halftime. Less than 4 ticks on the clock just before break. Another freshman, Noah Frederking, launches a half-court buzzer beater that banks home, and the Aces go into the locker room up 36-33. Evansville stays ahead of the Governors for most of the second half. Boo Gibson with a sweet dish to KJ Riley on the baseline. Then Gibson continues his vintage performance in this Saturday matinee. And his fellow fifth-year senior Blake Simmons follows suit, and midway through the second stanza, the Aces are up 9. But again, Austin Peay refuses to fade. Terry Taylor, who finished with a game-high 30, gives the Governors the lead with under 2 minutes left in regulation. But the Aces respond at the foul line with KJ Riley, draining 4 straight free throws, giving Evansville a 3-point lead with 10 seconds to go. Last chance for Austin Peay. 6'7" big man Avril Ugba hits the most unlikeliest of trifectas, sending the game to overtime. In the extra frame, Evansville digs even deeper. Blake Simmons nails the tray. KJ Riley, after hitting 2 more from the charity stripe, gets the tough floater to go. Evansville up 5. Then John Hall follows up with a deuce of his own. Riley and Simmons seal the deal at the charity stripe. Riley finishes with a team-high 22. Simmons with 18, and UE takes a soul-satisfying 78-74 victory.
After the game, I caught up with head coach Marty Simmons as well as a few of the stars from today's game, and all of them said this was possibly the Aces' finest hour.
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, just, man, they showed a lot of grit. You know, we made mistakes. We've got to watch and we got to improve. But with what's, you know, kind of happened in the last couple weeks, you know, guys are thrown into spots maybe they haven't been in, not only this year, but in the last couple of years. And to just see them out there fight for each other, you know, guys diving on the floor for loose balls there late in the overtime, just makes entire coaching staff really proud.
First off, very proud of, you know, the team staying together, you know, just fighting, grinding. We got 2 stops late, and then for have them to come down and have their 5-man, you know, hit a 3 to take it to overtime, you know, that can be a little demoralizing. But we stayed tight, we stayed together, and then overtime, you know, it was a great, you know, 5-man effort. You know, really proud of KJ, really proud of Boo, you know, for just handling it, being guards, being strong. Really proud of John. I thought he gave us great minutes, you know, and we're going to need that, you know, the rest of the season. Even when we get Drew and Ryan back, we're going to need everybody on this team to contribute.
We definitely had to step it up. You know, with Drew being out, man, he's very versatile on the offensive end. So me and KJ both just tried to, you know, implement those things within our game today.
We have Our team collectively is good as a whole, so we knew we was going to bounce back no matter what. We just going to compete no matter what. Just play hard, pay attention to the details, and have fun.
We respect Austin Peay and how hard they play. And as you said, Guy canned a big jumper there at the 1 second on the clock. Our guys came in there, the dauber was down. But they rose to the challenge. You know, it was a tough overtime. Both teams played like they did the first 40, really hard against each other. And, you know, we were the fortunate one.
There is a lot of grit and there's a lot of grind to this team. You know, we've been down. You know, we didn't start the greatest today, and we fight back. You know, and, you know, that's just something we contribute a lot to the coaches. You know, they're always telling us to fight, you know, never give up. And I thought, you know, we did a great job of that today. You know, going to that overtime, having somebody knock it down to 3 like that, you know, you could give in right there. But, you know, we come out and we hit them right in the face. And, you know, that really set the tone for the whole overtime.
KJ, he stepped up his game.
Yeah, he was terrific. You know, he came off the bench. He's a guy that, you know, it's not like we have 5 starters. He could have started very easily. John could have started very easily. But he gave us energy off the bench. You know, made tough plays at the end of the shot clock, getting fouled, getting to the free throw line 17 times. He had a tremendous game.
Did you kind of feel like if this was coming?
I just wanted to play. Coach told me to be aggressive. He told the team to be aggressive, and we pulled out the win.
Quick turnaround now. What's it gonna take? I mean, obviously Midway's a different opponent, but you got to treat him the same, obviously.
Yeah, you know, we're going to be off our feet a lot. We're going to head back to the athletic training room, probably get some ice baths, get a lot of treatment, and just try to get our bodies feeling right. Wake up in the morning, walk through Midway, walk through their stuff. It's just going to be a lot of mental, and just come out and play hard again, you know. Kind of treat it like a Missouri Valley tournament situation, you know. You play one day, you win, you play the next day. Just kind of, you know, getting that mindset ready for March.
However, no rest for the weary as the UE men are back here less than 24 hours later to take on Midway University of Kentucky. For the ACES Instant Replay Postgame Report, I'm Joe Downs.
Our 5th Third Bank moment of momentum belongs to Noah Frederking, whose half-court buzzer beater sent the Aces into the locker room with the lead.
And remember, you can keep up with all things Evansville athletics on GoPurpleAces.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and our YouTube channel.